It's September and we are very excited. It's September 2021, you guys. What the heck? I don't know, right? I know. I hear the sigh. Joan's just sighing, like, what in the world? But the good news is that we have a lot of great specials. We have a lot of things coming around the bend in doTERRA universe. This is the beginning of the very happy season of wonderful goodies and new things that come our way. We have convention coming up later this month where they're going to announce a whole bunch of new products leading into, of course, the holidays. It's just always such a wonderful time of year. The perfect time. I know it sounds, whatever, but I'm telling you, the perfect time if you don't have your 25% off discount account set up yet, don't wait until you're paying full price for these things. Get it set up now so that you can get them as they're released and get that discount. So what do we have on special this month? A lot of great things. I want to introduce our panel first before we dig in. We've got our wonderful partners here today. I love seeing everybody. Hi. We have our partner Joan Sparrow from Bosqueom Essentials.
Hello, hello. Happy September.
Happy September, right? Romelia Rodriguez Walters from Casa Walters Essentials.
Hello, welcome to soup season. And I missed you guys. It's been a while.
Oh, I love that soup season.
Yes, I just thought of that this morning. I looked at my calendar and I went, oh, wow, it's soup season. I'm so excited.
Yes. Hey, we need to put together we have some great soups that have our oils in them. Oh, my heavens. It's like flavor explosion. Susan. Hello, Miss Susan. We have Susan Velasquez of Essentials. Hi. You've done some great soups in the past. We did a great harvest cooking. Remember last year?
We had a fun fall cooking. Yep, exactly.
I think that might have to make a reemergence, if you will. Come back again. Thank you. Yes. And then, of course, our wonderful Miss Diana Webb with Wellness is Essential.
Hello. Happy golden September.
Yes, it is. I am telling you, I am so ready for September. I don't know why. It's not that I don't hate summer. I just love fall. I love it so much. And I feel like finally I'm a little less weird because it's September. So I'm allowed to have all of my, orange and black and pumpkin-y happy harvest goodness all around me at all the time. So anyway, specials this month. So first thing we have that it's really great to talk about. Let me actually show you guys. I've got a cute little couple pictures that I can add in here to make it a little bit easier. We have the Thinker. This is an amazing blend that is put together. It's a nice soft blend. So when I say soft, I mean just not, there's the oils in it are really great for like if you have sensitive skin or a sensitive, scent. I don't know, sense of smell. There you go. Really, really wonderful. It's part of the kids line. I really hate to talk about it in that sort of box because it truly is not just for kids, but it works wonderfully for them. There's no dilution needed or anything like that. So this is a product that you're going to get free this month if you are a member of the Loyalty Rewards program, which is, by the way, guys, just the least expensive way to get your oils. So if you like saving money, be sure to ask us about it. We'll be sure and tell you how it all works and you can see if it's a good idea for you. But this one is when you have 125 PV, in other words, product value, that you order before the 15th of the month. This guy's just in your cart. And we get a free something every month. But the Thinker, I think, you know what? It's September. Let's be real, right? Back to school, back to focus, that time of year. I know some of us here in this group have gotten back to things like Science Olympiad, back to that sort of like, okay, time to get serious, dig into our lessons time. How are you guys using Thinker around your house? Anybody go ahead and jump in, just unmute, and we'll know that you're hopping on by. Go ahead, Romelia.
So this just lives on our table so that anybody can grab it during our study time. We're slowly transitioning and adding a little bit more every week. We've been slowly diving in since the beginning of August. So this just lives there and anyone can pick it up anytime that they need it. I like this over our Intune. Intune just it's a little strong for me. The scent is a little strong for me and I can smell that patchouli in there. And I'm not a big fan of patchouli, but this one is really gentle on the senses and it works so wonderfully. So my kid who has a lot of sensory issues and hates anything that smells good or is good for you, he's able to take this one and use it and not have any issues with it. But this just lives there, and it's a free-for-all. Whenever, throughout the day, while we're studying, whichever, they can just pick it up and use it at any time.
Sorry, I have to unmute myself. I love that because you're right. The Intune, I love Intune, but it is strong, and often a lot of people will go ahead and open it up and dilute it with some fractionated coconut oil. But you don't really need to do that at all with the Thinker. It's just so gentle, but it really does a great job. I also like, you'll notice with the kids line that they're color coordinated. In other words, each one is just, this, like, so this one's yellow, there's a red, there's a green. So even if you have kids who are not readers yet or are nonverbal in some way, they're able to know which one it is that they're looking for and grab it and put it to use, at their own. So they get empowered with the ability to use it whenever they need. On the temples, right? Doing it on the brainstem in the back, even just putting some on your hands, breathing it in, a really good deep breath. It's just an incredible resource. Diana, were you going to share some ways that you guys are using Thinker at your house?
I was. Thinker is my wake up in the morning roller, and I roll it on behind my ears over the mastoid process area, this little like bone that you can feel behind your ear. And I like rub it afterwards, and I just feel like it just wakes up my brain, and it really supports me. And if you think that it's just for kids, it's not just for kids. It's awesome for your elders as well, and it's awesome for adults to use every day, because it just really is something that is gentle, but just like supports you to just feel that positivity right upon arising, and whatever you're going to undertake during the day just doesn't seem as, like daunting.
Yeah. I think that it's nice too, because kids can take it to school, or adults you can take it to work, and it's not one like Intune, which I love patchouli, by the way. I guess everybody really hates the way I smell because I'm always wearing patchouli, but that's okay because I like it, and that's all that matters. But the Intune, like even people around you can smell it. Whereas like with the Thinker, I don't think that's the case. I feel like it's very personal. You can put it to use. It has that subtlety that is so great. Check and see. Almost everyone, I've never had a problem with anyone telling me that their kid was not allowed to bring Thinker to school in a rollerball and apply it as needed for themselves to help support their focus and concentration while they're working at school. So check with your school and see. But honestly, I mean, it's never been a thing. I honestly would just send it to school with them and wait and apologize later. If you have questions too, feel free to pop them in the comment section or the chat, and we will get you some answers right back from all of you guys who are watching. Anyone else have anything to add on Thinker and how you guys are using it? Yeah, Miss Susan.
You know that we are big Intune fans at our house, and I am not a patchouli fan, but we do really like Intune. But Thinker is a great alternative, especially as we've said, if you have someone who's very sensitive to smells, it's really helpful because it's just a different aroma profile than Intune completely. So it is vetiver, peppermint, clementine, and rosemary, and all of those oils are going to support focus and memory and that calming that is required in order for us to learn and to kind of be in that good space. So if you have a child who has, really not ready to dive into oils to the extent that some of us might be, you can always put the oil on their feet, which has been really helpful for us. For some of my kids who are a little bit not so happy to have all those lovely aromas around them. So that could be a good way to use it.
Yeah, and I found too that sometimes people who love using it at home become a little subconscious or shy about using it if they're out in public or in a shared space. If it has a stronger smell, right? They're a little bit more apprehensive about it. So the Thinker is a great resource for that. So yes, we are going to be able to get it for free, which is absolutely amazing. Normally we would try to help you break down the better, less expensive way to get a hold of an oil when we do these little breakdowns. There isn't one. It's free. So I don't know how to make it any cheaper than that, but be sure to snag it. You do have to place your order before the 15th. If you are someone who's not even a part of our community, who has your 25% off account set up and you're not on LRP, reach out to your advocate and ask them, hey, I want to be able to get an even better deal and get things for free. And they will help you do that, right? So now, are you guys, I'm so excited about this next one. Our next special is copaiba. You guys, I am in love. I am in love. I am in love. This is one of my top 3 oils. I say it all the time, vetiver, copaiba, frankincense, my top 3 oils. And think about it. None of those are, these beautiful scents, right? I mean, they all smell lovely to me, but it's because this is one of the oils that I have seen impact people's lives in such a way that I am head over heels in love with it. I know when I say to someone, try copaiba, that they are going to get positive results. And I love that consistency and the fact that it's such a resource. Every time, it doesn't matter what happens in my house. If a kid has something going on, or my husband, they come and they just say, Mom, I have this, or my husband, and then I'll look at them and they go, I know, copaiba, because it's my number one go-to for everything, right? If you're hurt, copaiba, headache, copaiba, feeling grumpy, copaiba, crying, copaiba, it doesn't matter. It's copaiba all the way around. And here's the thing is that it actually works for all of those things. So I'm going to let you guys sort of, dog pile on top of copaiba. I know, Joan, you have recently discovered getting to use copaiba in the diffuser, which is so nice. It's a good tree oil, right?
It's so true. So I had fallen in love with copaiba using it internally and topically, right? Internally under my tongue twice a day, mood support, or more if I felt I needed it. And certainly in pain blend, joint pain blend that I use topically, as well as, you all know my dog BG, copaiba is one of her absolute favorite oils. She does really love it. And so it's wonderful for her, very calming. She sometimes gets a drop in her food. She has a spray that I'll spray on my hands and sort of rub her down with a little bit for very calming. But I just recently discovered diffusing it, and I am totally in love with diffusing it now. And it has been in my diffusers morning and night for probably the last couple of weeks. And I love it. It never clicked to me, right, that it's a tree oil. And I love the tree oils in my diffusers, especially at night. So calming, so grounding. And now I'm just all about it. So I can't wait to snag a bunch on the great discount that we have.
Yeah, and so you're right. You're using it for the calming and grounding aspect in the diffuser, the emotional support.
Yes, love it.
You made such a great point too, because it is so great for our animals. And so being able to diffuse it and have them really enjoy it and kind of chill. Hey, maybe that's why that turtle keeps coming. Joan has a turtle that wants to live with her and is knocking at her door every day. Maybe it likes the copaiba. And
maybe that's it. Maybe that's it. Maybe the turtle is attracted to that too.
My dogs and our goat love copaiba. We use it with them all the time whenever they, they're older, so they'll get like a sore hip, something like that. Give them a little massage. They love it so much. We can add it to their water. Amazing for brain health, guys. This was one of the key oils that we used to support my father-in-law. It was right after it was the year it was released when we got copaiba. I can't remember what year that was, but I'm going to say 2018. Susan's going to fix me. Am I correct, Susan?
2017. And I know because that's the year that we signed up. Yeah.
Okay. So our very first year. And it just, the response was so incredible. Him just using that as a support. He had a stroke, of course, was getting all of the support and care that was needed to go along with that. But then really made wonderful headway, and progress with using the copaiba combined with frankincense. I use copaiba under my tongue every single day. I know I've mentioned it before, and Trixie, if she were on here, she might pop through on comments or something. I loved how she put it. It's like putting my feet on in the morning. It's like trying to get through the day without copaiba is trying to get through the day without your feet. And, you're kind of just tripping and stumbling and kind of making mistakes and feeling off. But then when you have that copaiba under your tongue, it is just incredible. It doesn't have, look, does it taste good? I don't know. To me, it does. I think it's amazing, but not everybody's, it's like you went up and licked a tree in the middle of the Amazon, because that's where it's from. So if that sounds great to you, then have at it, man. It sounds great to me. It's amazing. So, Susan, I know that this has been a key player for you for headaches. How are you using it to support that?
That's true. And I have to say that I do not like the taste of it, but I don't like the taste of most of the tree oils, but I use them because they work. So I was just astounded when we started using oils and I realized that I could use them for headache pain. And so I use copaiba and frankincense together, and I use them under my tongue at the first sign of those symptoms, prior to a headache coming on. And usually that's enough to take care of it and waylay the headache. If not, then I can repeat it again, because it's okay to do that, right? We dose in drops. It only takes a little bit. And I don't have to wait 4 to 6 hours or 12 hours, even worse, to be able to try it again. And usually if I have to do it twice, that's usually enough. I also use it in capsules sometimes with marjoram and lemongrass and frankincense. If I wake up in a headache that is already, on its way and really painful, a capsule of those combined usually works really well for me. It's also great for skin. I don't think there's a body system that copaiba is not supportive of. And I make sometimes when I need that little extra skin support. Yeah, very nice.
That. Sorry, my daughter keeps texting me. That's what happens with kids, right? That's a great idea. It is really good for skin. Mm-hmm. Diana, I know that you've got some emotional support, maybe skin. What you got over there for us on our friend copaiba?
Well, for me, what I was going to mention was how wonderful it is to kind of really seal the deal when it comes to being able to get some rest, to get some sleep. So yes, you can get your vetiver going, you can get your lavender, your serenity, all of those things going. But when you add copaiba, you really can just ease off into sleep. And like, I apply it over my belly because that's one of my problem areas that wakes me up. I apply it, again, over the brainstem, all of that stuff, but it just really will, get you to the point where you need to be to really go to sleep and stay asleep, combined with all the other wonderful things that we have to support you when you're sleeping. And it's just because it, I have nerve issues in my legs, and I apply it topically. It is what I reach for. It's right there next to my bed. And if I forget, my body reminds me that I need it. So that was what I was going to mention about copaiba.
Yeah.
But it is great emotionally too.
It really is. And so we have a discount every month on something. And I try my best to take advantage of the things that I know we use on the regular, or that are a part of blends that we use on the regular, or if it's a great deal. This is all of those things, and such a great deal. Oftentimes our discount is only 10%. This is 15%. This is 15% off of something that we use every single day. And with a family the size of mine, that is a lot of copaiba going, through our household. This is a beautifully sustainably sourced oil. Please, please, please take a minute when you're finished watching this. Go back on YouTube and do a search for doTERRA copaiba sourcing and watch the story of where your copaiba is coming from. it is absolutely inspirational. And it's just one of the reasons I fell in love with the oil as well. Is just that whole process, that sourcing, and the impact that it's making in South America. So be sure to check that out. Now we get to move on because, we don't want to keep everybody forever. I know that we can talk about copaiba forever, but I think we have a shining star with the OnGuard hand sanitizing mist, right? I just flew yesterday. We did 2 flights. I used some serious hand sanitizer. We use it on everything though. It's called hand sanitizer, but it's just really the sanitize everything spray. And we use it on our hands, but we use it all over the place, all over the area where you're sitting in, surfaces that you're touching, so on and so forth. I also got to use my little wipes, which I've been hoarding. So I've been waiting for a plane ride, and I finally did and got to use my little wipe guys. But this is a set of 5 for $25. So you're saving $1.50 on each of these. It's a great way to stock up, which is always necessary. I know that everyone here is going to say the same thing, and that is, yippee, I also get 5 bottles that I get to keep using because these bottles are everything, you guys. Like, they never clog. You can reuse them over and over and over, and you can either just keep refilling them with your own hand sanitizer or do other amazing ideas and DIYs from all over the place. So it's kind of like there's zero waste here. You're going to use up all the hand sanitizer, then you get this really awesome bottle. I don't know, what should we? I'm gonna throw to Susan because she mentioned she might have something to share on this, or she's like, well, no, you just said my tip.
No, I was just going to say, I have 5 kids. Every single one of my children, and even my husband, has their own bottle of OnGuard sanitizing mist. It's in each of our cars. If it comes out of the car, then we get really mad because it's not there when we expect it to be there. So, this is just such a great opportunity to stock up. I am very excited because this was when the world started shifting a year and a half ago. This and OnGuard in the 15 mil, I was partly responsible for the sellout on those items because I stocked up immediately. And, it's just the best hand sanitizer you can get. So don't miss out. And what a great deal. And then you're stocked, sending everybody back to work and off to school and all their places.
For sure. And I mean, the only other way that I think, last month we had a great little back to school stock up special that you could take advantage of, where you were able to get some of the hand sanitizers. Beyond that, and I don't know that it's a better deal than this, honestly, but the wellness kit, the immunity wellness kit, once you kind of make it through the 3 months of that, you do get, how many do you get in total on that? Is it 3 total? Isn't it 1 a month or something that you get with that?
So.
Yeah. So another great way, if you're looking to not just have it, I use the hand sanitizer as a way to, like my mother's account, for instance, with her LRP. She doesn't necessarily want something every month. And so we used to do like a lip balm as sort of like a little placeholder. All we've been doing now is just hand sanitizer because the price is so great. Even at $6.50, it's a steal, right? Anybody have anything else to add on our hand sanitizer besides that? Go ahead, Joan.
I would say, quite honestly, too, stock up, because these would make really awesome little stocking stuffers.
Ooh, yes.
Gifts, right? Or little, whatever you want to do to hand out. But I mean, I have a bunch of them currently right now, but I think, like we all do, right? We give them away, right? I'm like, here, take this. Right? So somebody's like, ooh, that's really nice. Here, have this. Right? Because I know I have 3 or 4 more at home. So I could see getting, a few packs of this at the discount. And then that you've got them for a while. And then, just be like a little OnGuard sanitizing mist elf and give them away this season.
I love that. You're so right. And I do give these away all the time. I'm going to do that. They do make a perfect stocking stuffer, or like, sister-in-law add-on.
Exactly.
A little basket.
Yeah.
A little doTERRA gift basket. Yeah, they're a great addition for that.
Yeah. And I just actually thought of little gift bags that I'm getting ready to make for a group of people. And I'll be ordering because they'll each get one of these in their gift bag.
Yeah. I mean, if you're even doing like a girls' weekend, or you have something going on, or you have gosh, I know we went through this stuff like crazy when we were doing like robotics and doing, science or, tournament type things with our kids where kids are high-fiving and getting all over each other the way kids do. It's a great way to support your family's health and wellness as well as everyone around you. But having extras is just fantastic. And again, guys, don't throw the bottle away. Oh my gosh. Even if you don't know what to do with it, throw it in a drawer somewhere. And then one day you're going to see a recipe and you're going to be like, wait, I have that bottle. And you're going to be so stinking happy because they are so wonderful and so useful. The skin recipes, the mist. Oh, it's just animals. We use this for, I've even made a spray for my chicken's vent using one of these spray bottles. I'm telling you guys, you can use them for everything. And I can't say enough about it. So to me, it's like a double deal, right? We're trying to figure out what the limit is here. It looks like you can get at least 4 sets, if not more, which is 20 bottles. So definitely just go in there and see. I'm so sorry that we don't have that information. We're looking for it. I'll try to post it in the comments section or the description box below on YouTube. So if you guys have any questions on any of the specials, guys, yeah, look, it's a short one, right? But remember, a whole world of things are about to unbox themselves in front of our eyes just in 8 days, 9 days. And so stay tuned for that. Subscribe to the channel if you want to be in the know on everything new that's happening with doTERRA, as well as tips and tricks, how to get, the most bang for your buck. That's what we're here for. And of course, education. But thank you so much to everyone here on our little sharing panel. Please note, I'm going to go ahead and get rid of my slides for a moment. Please note email addresses where you can reach any of us. I will also post those in the description box. If you have questions, reach out for any of us, that you want to talk to, and we'll hook you up with those answers, right? All right. Thank you guys so much. And we will see you, next week for Q&A, right? All right.
Bye.